morning and happy VE day. I should be wearing this for Lang Girls because where I work we were having a VE day. So I've got my VE Lang Girl costume on. I thought I'll just wear it. It's basically a Primark like green jumpsuit, and I've just put a top on because it's a little bit low. It's another what I eat in a day on Slimming World. Thank you for your lovely comments on Friday Finds. I hope you've enjoyed it. Next week we'll be back to business when it comes to Friday Finds. So I've just made my breakfast. I'm not going to, you know what it's going to be. It's the last of my Slimming World rice pudding, and I've just added a tablespoon of the chocolate sauce to make it all chocolatey, and then I've added some summer fruits to it. So I'm going to enjoy that. It looks like it's going to be a warm one today, so whatever you do, I hope it's safe, yeah, I'll see you throughout. So I'm just having a black coffee in my slinky mug, and this has got 2 sweeteners in, so this is free on the plan. So I'm just about to have my mid-morning snack. So I've got a speedy apple, some cinnamon on top, and then I have got a teaspoon of the golden syrup, sweet freedom syrup on top, and a black coffee. So my lunch is leftovers from yesterday. I've got a chicken breast, which Chris didn't want because he didn't particularly like the spinach. I know, I love spinach. So I've got the chicken breast, I've thoroughly cooked it. And then I've got some couscous which I had left over yesterday, which I'll have sins attached to it. And then I've used my avocado dressing on top, and I've got cucumber and peppers, which is speed. So I'm having that with a 7-Up sugar free, which is free on the plan. I'm not showing my face. Dinner was absolutely lovely. So it's a bit later on now, and the kids are enjoying the pool. So Grace has been making necklaces and bracelets. This is a rainbow bracelet, a rainbow necklace even, and it's filled with love and hugs, she says. And this bracelet, it's Grace here and then Max, which is so sweet. I'm going to be having one of these. These are the wheels. It's like a mini twister. They are new in Aldi, and they are 2.5 cents each, and they are a pretty good size for 2.5 cents. So I'm going to sit and watch the kids play in the pool and have this. So tonight's tea is 2 sweet potato burgers. These are 1/2 cent each, and these are from Aldi. I absolutely love these. And then I've chopped them with a cheese slice. This is, I call it plastic cheese. I've halved it. So 1 cheese slice is 2.5 cents. So I've got that, and then I have got a tablespoon of onion relish this one's by Sainsbury's. A tablespoon of this is 1 cent. And then here is full of speed. I've got carrots, courgette. I made them into chips, and then fried, and then sprinkled some paprika on them. So this is my evening dinner. So it's a bit later on now, and I'm just about to do our quiz night with my family. So I've just made myself a coffee. I have added a little bit of milk to it. I just fancy a milky coffee, and I've got some sweetener on it, which is free on the plan. So after the Zoom call, I'll show you what I'll be having to eat. I'll be having one of these. These are the rice cake bars. They taste like a chocolate orange, and I really like them. So I'll be having one of them to end my evening on. Morning. So I'm just making my breakfast. It's going to be another glorious day. So I've got a nice little summer dress on. It's early morning, so I need a little bit of a cardigan. I'm going to sit outside and have my breakfast, and I'll show you what I am having for breakfast. The noise is upstairs. They're having a FIFA tournament. Max and Grace are taking on Dad. I'm guessing that Dad may win, but come on, kid. Hopefully you'll beat him this time. So yeah, that's the plan of action. So my breakfast today is a sachet of the Super Goodness Nutri Boost. This is the apple, raisin and cinnamon. It's my favourite. So I've got a sachet of this, which is a healthy bee. I fill it up with cold water, pop it in a bowl, pop it in the microwave for 2.5 minutes, and you get really nice. It smells gorgeous. I love this in the autumnal time, but I just fancied it now. So I'm going to have that. So I've measured out a tablespoon of the Clark's peanut butter sauce. This is amazing. It's 2.5 cents for a tablespoon. So what I'm going to do is drizzle some of that in there just to sweeten the like porridge. And then on here I've got a speedy apple, and then I'm going to top it off with some cinnamon, and it is absolutely gorgeous. So I'll show you it when it's all plated up. Apple speed, tablespoon of the peanut Clark's sauce. I've got to say, this does not taste like artificial. It's the closest thing you're going to get to like peanut butter. It is honestly my favourite one. I've tried a few because I do like peanut butter, and this is top marks for me. So I've got a tablespoon of that, which is 2.5 cents, topped it with cinnamon, and I'm going to sit outside and enjoy this. So I'm having a no added sugar juice, which is free on the plan. Hope you're enjoying the weekend. The weather is absolutely gorgeous. So hot already. It's only 11:30 or something. It's boiling, but I'm not complaining. So I'm going to have a no added sugar juice, and then I'm going to crack on with dinner. So my dinner today is a picky dinner. I've got some celery, which is speed food. I've got a packet of the pea snacks, which are 4.5 cents, some grapes, and then I've got the Aldi sushi, which is low in cents, between 1 or 1.5 cents. So I'm going to enjoy that with a nice cold Tropical Blast Zero Sugar. So I'm about to have my afternoon snack. I've got a Tropical Blast Zero Sugar, and then I've got Speedy Melon and Speedy Strawberries. So tea tonight is watercress, spinach and rocket salad. This is from Aldi. It's my favourite, full of speed. And then I've got cherry tomatoes, which have a speed food. Then I've got peppers, which have a speed food. I've got a sweet potato chips, which are free. And then I have sprinkled some paprika on them. And then here I have an Aldi 5% burger, which is 1 cent, and then I've topped it off with a tablespoon of the onion relish, which is 1 cent. And then this is my healthy extra A cheese on top. On top of my salad, I have used the Pizza Express fat-free chili and garlic dressing. This is free on the plan. So that is my evening meal. Finished the Family Fortunes quiz. It was very tight, 73-74. Dan and Vicky got 73, and Michelle and Alan 74, and they won. So they've chose film for next week, and Dan and Vicky are doing next week's quiz. I cannot wait for that. So I'm ending the night with benefits. Summer bar, these are 3 cents each, or you can have 2 as a healthy B. I'm just having 1, and I'm having a black coffee with some sweetener to end my Saturday night. So I'll see you tomorrow. It's early Sunday morning, and I'm doing some prep, and I'm going to do slow cooker gammon. Fanta gammon, should I say. Well, it's not Fanta because I haven't got Fanta, it's Tropical Blast Tango. But you can use this with anything. You can use it with Fanta, you can do it with Coke, whatever. You can even do it with vegetable stock, which I have done. 2 vegetable stocks or chicken stock, and then a litre of water in, and it makes the most gorgeous gammon. So that's what I'm prepping now. I even got my glasses on. I've just come downstairs before the household wakes up, so this can get on for a long time. And I'm going to make a coffee. So I'll show you how this works. If you're new to Slimming World and you've not done this recipe before, it's an oldie but a goldie. So that's what we're going to have. So we're going to have a roast dinner later on. The weather has turned pants. It's windy, it's cloudy, doesn't look the greatest, but it's nice homely day today. It's always a homely day, but I mean an indoor homely day, blankets, movies. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So let's get on with this gammon. So I've got an unsmoked gammon joint. So best tip to do is you've got to remove the fat to make it free on Slimming World. The best thing to do is don't take the fat off now. Leave it until it's been cooked, because it will just fall off and it's so much easier. So I'm going to unwrap this and pop this in my slow cooker. What I will say is the gammon joint comes with a plastic wrap around it. I keep mine on so it keeps the joint all as one. You can remove it if you want to, but I always keep mine on. Then I've got 4 cans of Tropical Blast. I may not need these, it's just a cover. So it's all nicely covered. I've left a little bit at the top. So now I'm going to put the lid on and keep it on low, and this will be on for about 7 to 8 hours. I've got a black coffee with some sweetener in it, which is free on the plan, and I'm just having a banana with that because I think later on, it's a little bit too early now to eat anything. I'm going to be having like a brunch because I'm going to have like a big Sunday lunch later on, so I'll have a brunch, which I don't know what I'm going to have, but that's what I'll be having. So I'm going to go back upstairs now and watch some of Netflix, my soundtrack. I'm absolutely loving it, so that's the plan of action now. So today's breakfast is 2 skinny sausages. They are the ones from Aldi. These are half a sin each and they are my favourite, so that's a sin's worth there. Scrambled egg, no butter, no milk, which is so this means this is free on the plan. I've just put some pepper on top. Spinach, which is speed food. Baked beans, which is free. And then I've got my healthy extra B, which is 1 slice of an 800 gram wholemeal loaf. I've fried lighted it with butter, which is free on the plan. I'm having a black coffee with some sweetener in it, and then I've got 150 ml of the no added sugar tropical juice. This is from Aldi. 150 ml, which I have measured, is 1.5 sins. So for my breakfast today, it is 2.5 sins. Before I get a tea started, I'm just having a black coffee with some sweetener in and a Benefit Summer Fruits Bar, which these are 3 sins. Afternoon, I'm just prepping now Sunday lunch, and I'm just making some stuffing. So this is my favourite stuffing. It's from Aldi and it's really low in sins. So I'll show you. So this mixture is 170 grams and it makes 12 stuffing balls, and so it's just 14.6. I round it up to 15 grams, and I use this tablespoon to shape the balls. So each, you'll have 3 balls for 2.5 sins, and honestly it is gorgeous, and you do get a lot of stuffing for your 3 balls as well. So just to recap, 45 grams, which is 3 stuffing balls because they're 15 grams each, is 2.5 sins, and I absolutely love having this for my Sunday lunch. Sunday lunch is ready. Slow cooked gammon, which is free on the plan. 3 stuffing balls, which are 2.5 sins. Carrots, which are speed. Potatoes, which are free. All I've done is part-boiled them, shake them so they go all fluffy, fry lighted them, and then put them in the oven. Then I've got broccoli, cauliflower and peas, and then I have a sin's worth of gravy all over there. Evening, my Sunday lunch was absolutely gorgeous, really filling. Excuse my like really shiny face, I've got a face oil on, I've just come out of the bath, just got my hair up, got my gym jams on because it's family movie night soon. Before that, I'm going to prep tomorrow's dinner. So tomorrow's dinner is going to be buffalo chicken, and this is better if you do it the night before to marinate it. You can marinate it within 4 hours, but trust me, it's better when it's overnight. Very simple to do, so I'll show you the ingredients. So you'll need 2 teaspoons of ground paprika, 3 tablespoons of tomato puree, 1 tablespoon of garlic granules, and 2 teaspoons of Tabasco sauce. All those ingredients into a bowl and then add your chicken. So it's all prepared, so I'm going to put some cling film over this and put this in the fridge, and then oven bake it tomorrow. So I've prepped that, so that's going in the fridge, and then I want to get this video edited, so I'm just going to show you what I'll be having later on when we're movie night. I'm going to have some quark with some speedy strawberries, and then a tablespoon of the chocolate and raspberry sauce as my like pudding whilst we watch the movie. And also as well, I'll be having a black coffee. So I hope you've enjoyed my bank holiday weekend, what I ate. So as always, food optimised, sending huge positive thoughts. Rachel, bye.